Boxing Talk exclusive here, U.S. Olympic Trials participant, Cedric Hylon Williams. Hylon, first of all, let's start off, introduce yourself, tell us your name, how long you've been boxing, age, hometown, things like that.
Hylon Williams, rank number 3, 125 pounder in the world. Been boxing for going on 8 years. Train here in Houston at Savannah Boxing. Looking forward to these trials. I'm ready for it to happen.
What's your amateur record?
I think 138 and 18.
Now you are the youngest participant in the whole trials, is that right? How's that feel to be the young guy going in there?
It really doesn't matter about the age, it just matters about the skill that you bring to the ring and the knowledge that comes with it.
And how close were you to qualify for the age?
Oh, I barely made it 5 days.
5 days. How'd you qualify for the U.S. Olympic Trials?
I beat Williams in the finals of the National Golden Glove in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
You're in a pretty tough weight class for the trials. You and Raynell are split 1-1. Talk about you kind of building up a little rivalry, Williams rivalry.
Yeah, it's a Williams rivalry. Very good boxer from Cleveland, Ohio. Slick, southpaw. I beat him at the Golden Gloves, and he came with it. He trained a little harder, I guess, for the U.S. Championships. He beat me by like 5 or 6 points on the computer scoring. But the showdown in Houston, Golden Gloves. U.S. Championship will be a rematch. The winners up for grabs. Hopefully, I bring it home to my hometown.
Now, the U.S. Championships was in Colorado Springs, and now we're coming down to Houston for the Olympic trials. Big difference in weather, altitude, things like that. Think it's a big advantage for you having trials here?
Well, like I said, the audience and the hometown people, they can't do nothing. It's me and him in the ring that's doing the boxing. But with their support and my skill, and I didn't have a lot of southpaw sparring or training or nothing before I fought Raynell both times. I was just going off of my skill and what I know on how to box southpaws. But now I got a couple southpaws coming in for sparring, and hopefully it'll be better. How'd
you feel when you heard that it was going to be in Houston?
At first I was a little shocked because I wanted it to be in Miami so I could be on the beach. But hometown, my mom get to come out. She really hasn't seen me boxing in a long time. My grandparents, family and friends. I always come home from school, like when I get back from out of town, I won't have any scars or nothing. So they'd be like, "Oh man, you boxing against people that can't box." I was like, "All right, well come to the trials, you'll see. I'm just getting the better upper hand."
I wanted to ask you about the Golden Gloves. In the process of the Golden Gloves finals, you defeated Luis Del Valle, who was the top ranked at the time in your weight class. How'd that fight go? And how did you feel about that victory?
Luis Del Valle, he was number 1 in my weight, 125. He's done a lot of international boxing.
He was at the Pan Am Games too, right?
Yeah. I think he lost early though. But yeah, when I boxed him, it was like getting real hyped up. Number 1 junior versus the number 1 senior. But I knew I had him because his style just keep coming, bringing the pressure. And he always lose the boxes. I can tell he always lose international, and the national guys just box him. So I just used my international experience and just outboxed him, basically.
Talk about Savannah. You got a good gym.
Yeah, real good gym. Baby Bull, Juan Diaz, Jose Diaz, Holyfield, the owner of the gym, Slick Willie, Savannah. I got a lot of good pros, a lot of good coaching. My father and my Uncle Durham Richards, Father Hylon Williams Sr. Nice, good camp. A lot of little boxing bags, and everything's good.
All right, I don't want you looking ahead, but I know you're focused on this. But eventually, you see yourself turning pro, be a pro boxer?
Turning pro. Well, I just turned 17. Just made the cutoff. So I was thinking probably stay amateur 1 or 2 more years to get a little man strength and turn pro. Yeah, most likely turn pro for the world. Try to become a world champion, fulfill some more needs and dreams, and just a lot of financial support and everything else.
All right. Final question. Tell us about your style. What do you think are your strengths?
I really don't have too many. I don't have just no say-so on them. I just get in the ring and let boxing take care of itself. If it's a banger, I box him. If it's a boxer, I just walk him down with banging. So my strengths, I just box and use a lot of combinations and movement, but I just let my skill dictate.
Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you. We'll see you at the trials.
Thank you.